One doesn't normally equate fear with self-awareness, and yet somehow in this episode, it all works. Jodi Harris is actually the Vice President of Marketing, Culture, and Learning, and today she talks about the importance of knowing herself as a leader and as a parent, and how that helped her achieve more at work. When you understand what drives you, you're better able to tackle challenges, communication styles, and really understand the world around you. Now, here's Jodi. I learned a fun fact. 50% of bud drinkers are women.
That's right.
Clearly, it's like a myth that beer is for men. In fact, I'm gonna have a sip of my
Cheers.
Budweiser. Cheers.
Advertising, in order for it to be impactful, needs to be insightful. And so the more that you start to understand people, as human beings, you can connect the brands to them to actually bring some meaning and purpose.
Your leadership style is one that I really try and emulate, which is all about, it's true. It's about leading with empathy.
I'm a curious person by nature.
So you were always observant.
Very, very observant, very interested in people and how they work and culture. What I loved was how can I take, understanding people's behaviors and what moves, what makes them cry, what makes them tick, and how can we apply that to business? Naturally, empathy comes through. Being a mom of two very, young twins, you have to put yourself in their shoes. Every moment you have, what can I understand about a person and get them to learn something new? I was like, wow, we could do this at work. We can open ourselves up, particularly in how we can become more creative, how we can work better together, how we can adopt this culture of learning.
As you learned how to parent, it also helped improve your work. We hear so much about the balance, but it's so cool that you were able to bring that into the workplace.
You have to, at least in my own experience. There's no divide anymore.
For somebody who's looking to lead with empathy, what steps should they take?
Well, I think first you have to know yourself. So what moves you? What drives you? What is your purpose? You have to understand how are you going to connect with other people? And you need to be very self-aware of, are you listening? Are you actively listening? Are you observing in a certain way? Just have that moment to reflect and stop and pause. And it's so difficult to stop and pause these days.
So I know you have twins. What advice would you have for them as they come into the work world? And would it be different for your son versus your daughter?
It would not be different.
Awesome.
From day one, everything has always been equal for them. I remember when he was little, he put on her tutu. And at first you're like, okay, awesome, have fun with it.
Great.
And he had a ball. Be who you want to be.
Know yourself. I think that's really what I get from you is really when you understand yourself, you're better able to empathize with others.
That's right.
You're the best.
Oh, thank you.
You are the best.
Cheers. Cheers.
What I learned most from Jodi is that we learn about ourselves first and feel confident and truly understand who we are able to better help others, whether we are leading them, whether we are working for them, or whether we are parenting them. And that's something, by the way, we all can drink to. On the next episode of Work It.
There's nothing better than the magic that happens when you introduce people.